Not at that price. Hey, how are you?
You don't have to do it every time. You have to celebrate it.
I do have to celebrate.
Well,
Welcome.
what a time to be alive, people. What a time to be here. And again, thank you for all of you being here. Here. Again. How are we? How is everyone? What's going on with you? What's happening with me? How are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
Good.
Good.
I woke up today. I was so glad.
Couldn't be a better day.
Couldn't have ordered up a better day.
No.
Anna Witt's here. Dang, girl, I'm happy to see you. She's over in the UK. Anna Witt, I'm loving your pictures. Liz Strix is here. We are going to do a quick roll call, Lucia. Also to you, humble and kind.
Gotta happen.
We want to let everybody get here, right? You want to, Beata. You want to.
Mhm.
And Brian Lucas for sure. Carrie B. Dragon Tears for me is here. Kestrel made it, of course.
Yes.
Kestrel's always here. Kestrel's a loyal person.
Mm-hmm.
So is Aria and Alicia. Speaking of loyalty.
Yes. Damn.
Leslie Girl. Laker Dog. Susan P. Let's all ignore my hair this evening. There's not a lot I can do. It needs a cut. It is clean. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Speaking of being clean, depends on whether or not you ride dirty these days, is what I'm told. No. That's the rumors.
Don't ride dirty.
They see me rolling.
Don't ride dirty.
To the Ozarks. Hey, Mara. Good to see you, girl. Mara Mello.
That's the moral of the story.
Debbie Crawford's here. Joanna Williams. Jody T. I love Mary Barons. Runs on coffee, chaos, and anxiety. That's a lot. But I get that a lot, actually. Mr. Pants. Speaking of loyalty, yeah, Kestrel.
Not to be confused with Dr. Pants.
Yeah, it's just a Mr. or detective.
Yeah.
Speaking of detectives.
Yeah.
Lacey Silver's here. Rhonda Frank. Marsha. Jane Aldrich. Hockey. John,
I love Hockey Town.
You don't have to celebrate it.
No, you do. That was perfect.
Thank you, John. Goosebump, good to see you. John, it's bad. And I got cut and color done before I left in Kansas City. It's time. It's time. That's all. It's time. Do you know how hard it is, John, to find a new damn stylist? I am literally taking a shot in the dark.
By the way, John, great video the other day. Courageous.
Really good video.
Awesome.
I haven't finished it, but very courageous is the word I would use as well. And John, I love you like a family member. Well, you are Huxley's uncle.
Well, there you go.
Amy Edge, hello, dear friends. It's great to see you both. And you
Amy
as well.
Edge.
To you as well, Amy Edge. Thank you for your super chat. Arkansas Flamingo, Susie Fitz. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, Susie. Thank you, Kestrel. Evil Blue Eye, Lurker Laura.
Blue Eye.
Robin Miner, Sandy Wandy, Hell Hath No Fury, Marissa Martin. Fish Hook Mama, was that right? Where was that? There it is. Good and welcome, Kiwi Nan. The struggle is definitely real, Hockey Town John. And thank you, Becky USA. Yorkie Mom threw out 5 hot sauce packets. Thank you, Yorkie Mom. And there's, I roped my daughter into watching today. Say hi to, is it Charisse?
I think so.
I think it is Charisse. Well, hi, Charisse. And
welcome.
I absolutely love your mother.
No question.
Like a sister, honestly.
Yep.
I love you, Rogue Hedgie. What is wrong with this thing?
Well, that's the question.
Incarnasol's here. Gail Mercer, Silver Psychic. That's Sophia.
I know that.
And it is a different kind of anxiety. Yeah, absolutely. And it's killing me. Yarn Prepper, Pam Abernathy, Dawn Moore, Aspire to Inspire. Guys, we're just doing a quick roll call to let people get in the door.
Right.
Naomi Hales. I feel like I've seen you in a minute. Big Z's here. Brandy Bradley. As I say, I don't notice you. Thank you. I mean, I don't. Of course, I noticed. Yeah. Yes. Maybe you're on the replay crew.
They also change up their
thank you, Olga.
Avatars. That's what happens to me a lot.
It's not the avatars, it's the name.
Okay. Jimena.
Watch check. Oh, wait. Charisse, right? Wait, cherries.
There we go.
Cherries?
Cheris. I think.
Cheris. You know what, Rogue Hedgie? We love her, though, just like we love you. And that's what really, truly matters, Rose, doesn't it, Tony Lynn Packus? Analytical Blarney, thank you guys for your love and support the other night. We love you.
Absolutely.
This community is the best chosen family. Couldn't agree more. I can't wait for a good drug bust.
Yeah,
you know what? Especially on a Thursday night. Usually you wait till a Friday to get a good drug bust going.
Yes.
Ask my friend here.
Yes.
Robin W., Jezebel Mode. Thank you, Jezebel Mode. Boudica Boo, thank you for your super sticker. Love the shirt, Tommy.
Why, thank you very much. Appreciate
Armine, I love you, girl. Stupidity ensues. Can't wait to hear this tonight. Well, and you know what? Me too. And thank you for your super chat. Rachel Sandy, Island Life, Danielle Lippincott. That's a cool name. Could you wear a hat for roll call and take it off for the show? Odd, but it would help.
So that you know when the roll call is done. Hold
That's
on,
kind of strange.
Let me see. I can,
Fire and herbs. Oh, that works.
all right, let's roll.
Is that a Jester hat?
Oddly enough, it is.
Where'd you get that thing?
I'll kick it around.
Oh my God, I think it could have come from John Shamwowski. Put that thing back on right now, Krim.
It's coming back on. But
Otter Dancer, Chow Yun Smut. It is Chow Yun Smut.
Yeah, we have a.
Hey, Melissa. Mayor's here. Catherine DeBage. Aspire to Inspire. I already said hi to you, but I'm going to say it again.
Audrey Gore.
Tiffany-isms. That
Africa. Happens
to me, my other name when Jake's around. Didn't we agree on Tiffany?
We did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of wanted to go kick it oldies, like 90s. Felt a little 90s to me, like Saved by the Bell.
There you go.
Aria, Reese, your hair looks way better than mine. I have massive bedhead. Aria, that's okay, babe. We're just glad you're here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for saying that. And thank you for your super chat. I'm just glad to see you. Pam Abernathy, Sherry LeBrun.
There you go.
Thank you, Sherry LeBrun. And you're cute as well, babe. Oh, it's Helena. Grifter tax. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are grifters.
Yes. No
might
question.
as well put it out there. It's already out there. So we might as well make it known that you guys are being, let me just preface this. I do have to give this quick disclaimer. I am manipulating you into giving me your money. And that's what is known out there on the intranet. Is that that's the rumor is that I am trying to take your money. So I do want to get that out there.
Before we get into second gear.
Jenny Stout changed her damn name and her picture, and she's cuter than ever.
I love it.
Change my name. Still me on the inside. You're cute, Jenny. I hope you're feeling better. Weren't you not feeling good the other night? Auntie Wombat. Evening, Reese and Tommy. Here's my swan boat rental tax for tonight. Worth everything.
Excellent.
I love that. And your picture is adorable. Thank you, Auntie Wombat. Thank you, mods, for being here. Ellie J. Dang, girl. 5 of them hot sauce packets. We only read super chats because we are grifters. Don't forget that either, please. Right. That is a quick disclaimer as well. Happy to catch a live. Love you both. Victoria, thank you, babe. Care Bear Share, that's cute.
Very cool name.
Rhonda Frank for the hat. Oh my God, you're
Lonnie
cute.
Lurks, good to see you.
Thank you, Rhonda Frank. You're adorable.
Chris Tintin?
Not Jimena. Damn, I've been manipulated. Take my money. Ooh, I love that picture of you. Your hair.
It's a new picture, isn't it?
Your hair looks lighter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimena. And Bernita Jenkins says, grift away. Okay. Yes. As long as you guys are aware that I'm trying to use my powers
OTA powers
to manipulate you. Sorry, I think that's the main word is I'm a manipulator. Love you, girl. Hubby, your lobster. And I are going to spend her with you on Sunday. That's so sweet. She's going to be in the Zoom call. Yeah, do you guys mind if Tommy pops into the Zoom call? Thank you, Mayor. I love you. And happy early anniversary. Reese, I'm going to do my best to make Sunday's Zoom my first. God, I hope you're there because I love you. I love you. Hey, Mimi, I'm glad you made it. First time commenting. Mimi, be like Helena.
That's right.
Helena is a new person that comments now, but she chats all the time with us and we love her. Mimi, I hope that you, step up to the plate.
Wow.
Simp for thick boy. Welcome.
Simp for thick boy.
Take my money tax. Okay, Pajama Pixie, we will, as long as you're aware and you've signed the paperwork. Lacey, still under the spell. Lacey still is aware of the paperwork as well. Laura DePreet's here. Sophia, those SPs got me again. Okay, as long as you're aware, guys, thank you for your super chats. Had a little surgery. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm glad that you've...
Congratulations.
Damn, girl, feeling amazing. I love to hear that. Yep. Your power has forced me to do this. P. Taylor, okay, well, we will hear about it on the dark web.
It happens.
Take my money tax. Uh-oh, we did it again. Me and my manipulative powers.
Shakedown. There's a good one.
Ask anyone that knows me, incredibly manipulative.
It's a shakedown tax.
That's a shakedown tax. That's a shakedown. How many of us are in here now? 783. We're getting there. Matt's mom's here. Deborah. Robin, so excited for the Zoom. Please bring your crim. Okay, good. I knew you guys would be okay with it.
Bam!
You aren't taking my money. I give it willingly because you are great people. I love your resilience. Thank you for saying that. So we have one person that's not under my spell.
No,
Trisha from Minnesota. Thank you for that super sticker. Your picture is super cute.
Minnesota, you say?
You good?
Yeah, sorry.
Katie, fellow sleuth tax. Katie and I could open our own PI business. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I would do all the behind the scenes work and she would be out front with her boobs and men would just fall for it. And I would be the nerdy girl with the glasses taking notes that the guy's like, not your friend, you. That would be it. Hunter, welcome. Katie, I love you. Orange shirt equals Halloween. More spells coming. That's why I wore this, and I'm glad that you're on to me,
You
Teacher
are on to
Nurse.
you.
Thank
are
you for your super
on
chat.
to-
Because being manipulated can be fun.
thank
Eureka! You're hilarious. Hey, Yadira. I filed my paperwork downtown. It's on record. Okay, as
Sweet.
long as you signed the I know I'm under Reese's spells.
Mhm.
Leandra, 3 months of such a beautiful community. I love that. And speaking of beautiful, you are stunning. Haven't been able to catch live as of late. I'm here. Love both you and Tommy.
Well, we're so glad you're here.
I love that you made it, girl. And
That's
thank you
awesome.
for being a member. Crystal Moon, thank you for your super sticker. I must have really mind powered you.
Oh, yeah. No question.
Figment, friend tax, also because you are controlling my wallet with your magic powers.
Sweet.
As long as you're aware of it. You know,
Mhm.
that's what the people of the underground, under the table, dark world,
Mhm.
they say that you guys are under my spell and you don't know it.
Sweden.
So now we're putting it out there and you know it. Anna Witt's still doing it.
Reese, it's Sweden.
What?
Here because of vacay. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but she lives in the UK, right?
Right. So she's here because of a vacation. She's in Sweden.
Okay, well, that's amazing. And I
Very
love
cool.
you. Anna, I love you. Hey, Kim is blue. I love Kim is blue. All right,
I do
guys.
too.
Oh, Helena. Happily living under your spell / thumb. I love
Perfect.
your picture, by the way. And I shared her cool painting she did
Mhm.
this morning in the Facebook group. Lori Lee. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Old lady. Okay, that's silly. That's absolutely silly.
Yeah.
But I love that it's your birthday and I love Lori Lee.
Hey,
Look
it's
how cute she is. She looks just like your sister. It's so weird.
Yeah, she definitely looks like
God,
my
that's
sister.
weird. Lori, I feel like we're family. Trisha from Minnesota is usually a creeper, but she wants us to know.
Well, I'm glad you're not creeping.
And Tina Rademacher is a longtime lurker.
Okay.
Mama Ray Ray, I have signed the contract. So happy to be on a live. Love to you all and Tommy and Reese. Thank you, Mama Ray Ray.
You say.
Yeah, there is a Ray Ray
Mm-hmm.
with ulcers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ray Ray.
Thank you for your super chat, guys. Iron Rabbit, you don't get enough money or credit for all you both do for all of us. That's really a
Aw.
nice thing to say.
Wow.
Thank you, Iron Rabbit. And I don't know that I've seen you before.
Very,
Welcome.
very cool thing to say.
I love Mile High Hokey. Just sign my bill in your contract to Reese. Here's my first payment. Okay, just know that that's monthly. If you're
Right.
good, yeah, just make sure you know and you've signed.
For
But
the
thank
next
you.
billion. For the next billion.
Tony Lynn is a member. I love you. Ooh, I love that picture. Are those earrings? Dang girl, you pulled those off. Speaking of dang girl, I love being manipulated, taxed, grifted. Here's your superpowers. Love you both. Alicia,
Love you, Lisa.
you're amazing, and I absolutely love you. And I have to say, I love that you're here. I love every time I see you in the chat. There's a few of you that I just am like, yay! I'm glad that person's here. So Alicia, as always, thank you for your giant super chat, and I never take it for granted, girl. Thank you.
And Bo's at our feet, Brian.
Oh yeah, Bo's always here, Brian. Hello, still a lurker. I love the lives during football practice. Thanks for keeping me company. I love you, Chrissy.
Sweet.
Thank you. Diane B41, your powers are the reason I become a member.
Nice. Nice.
Do my powers make you do anything?
Nothing we could talk about now.
Absolutely, we can. I'm a member because I'm stuck under your spell. Miss Sunrise Dawn, you're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. Well, since we only read super chats, let's see what Jeannie. This is baby formula money. Just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
no kids. No kids. We don't want the children, but we will. But we will take your money. Thank you, Jeannie Hansen. Cambo Mama 5. I'm glad you're 6. Sorry to say 5. We forgot about that extra guy. School is back in session. People have come back to my office and cramped my Reese watching style.
Oh, that's awful.
That is awful.
Oh.
Deborah, I did not. Trisha from I signed the contract. You guys are so funny. I love how they play along. They play into it. I'm actually trying to talk people out of it, and they just double down. They triple down. And that is why people super chat me.
Too much?
No, I think it's the right time. You're in Belgium on vacation, Anita? That's awesome.
How is it that everybody we know is in another country?
Except
Right?
us. Look,
Yeah,
Heather
for
in the
real.
library. Can we get a...
Damn! Absolutely.
This thing is caught on so much, and
It
it's
really
hilarious.
has.
Hi, Snake. Hey, Snake, how you feeling, brother? I told Tommy about it yesterday, that you were not feeling the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're all right. Bo Beats, happy to see you both. You make me smile on the inside. I love Bo Beats, and I love your new picture.
Cool.
PJ Max says, I'm here. You can start.
Excellent. We've been waiting.
Where'd you get all this sweet gear? Tony's Hooter. By the way, I need to text her and see how she's doing. I forgot to do that today. Abigail, I'm glad you made it. Alana's here. Chris 10M, love causing a ruckus tax. You are both amazing. Thank you for being you and making me love and wanting to see more. Chris and M, I love you. Thank you.
We're fond of causing a ruckus too. It's funny you should say that. And ruckuses.
Amber's Glass, I love you, girl. You've been with me since the very beginning. Roll call is fun. I'm glad you feel that way because there's a lot of
right. It's not everybody digs it.
A lot of especially our Jester friends can't stand it. Still in the hospital. Okay, that's not good. I don't like to hear that. But what are you doing on Facebook, YouTube? What are you doing, Ken? You need to be shutting your little peepers and resting.
Cassie Moser.
Don't forget to get to the point, Reese. Thank you for speaking for the Jesters.
But not until you say hi to her.
Oh, to all the haters. Yeah, absolutely, Rachel. And there's a few. Cosmic Christie, welcome, girl.
Hey, Cosmic Christie.
Natalie Strasser, shakedown, breakdown tax. Everybody walks into a crowded line. Shakedown, breakdown, you're busted.
You're busted.
And
It's
the
funny
other
you should say
thing,
that.
thank you for saying that. Copper Top, Reese Wage Garnishment. Thank you so
Nice.
much. The Jestes, their besties told on the Jestes of the besties of the Jestes told on them.
Yeah, it's been a tough weekend down at the lake.
Maleficent. Monica M, get to the point, Reese. Just kidding, love you. I love you, Monica M.
You know what though? It's probably about time to get to the point.
By the way, I did get a message. This is clearly Canadian, and I'd like to make a quick comment to our sponsors.
Mountain blueberry.
These
That's the whole
delicious mountain blueberry. I would like to say real quick because I got a complaint that I must be loaded and grifting too much because I was drinking clearly Canadian. I want to say I was at Publix 2 weeks ago and they were buy one, get one free. And I said to myself, I'm going to lose money, right? If I don't do this. Well, needless to say, they had a US bank inside the store. So I went and took out a loan. I did get about 12 of these. So I did purchase 6. I want you to know, since my financial records need to be, to the penny with you guys. And I know that, Caddy Connie super chatted me. Whoever's counting, make sure you're keeping track of this. Money for the Swan Boat. Thank you. You also just bought me one of these, Caddy Connie.
Well, almost.
Audrey. I love that Audrey's here. But they do sell these at Publix for the angry people.
And they're tasty.
Yeah,
They're
joke,
lovely.
Rachel Harmon, no joke. But I do want to just say I would never buy 12 of these because I can't afford it. So I just want you to know it was buy one, get one free.
Katie Fulton, I figured it out a while ago.
But you should get the delicious mountain blueberry flavor if you're going to get it. Did your title mean that we have to get Jester prom yachty party? Asking for a friend. It's me and whoever wants prom. That could be dangerous, but we do want to have a prom, Analytical Blarney. Tabby is Irish. Thank you for becoming a member. Davies, niacin shards. Excuse me?
Hello.
I've never seen this person. I do the flyers for the Scientology protest. Should you decide to interpolate some pervs, there is a special edition flyer and sticker boxing arriving tomorrow at your P.O. box.
Well, I'll be damned. How cool is that?
Thank you, my friend.
How
and
cool
what a
is that?
fun name. Thank you for your super chat.
Hey, Brandy. For the clearly Canadian.
Looking forward to the tit soup. For the clearly Canadian fun. Brandy, thank you. And again, I just think it's good to be upfront with people since everyone is concerned about my finances and everything I do.
Good. Drink that so we can get this thing underway.
Yeah, anything and everything. All right.
Because we do actually have something to talk about. Believe it or not.
We do. We're just getting to the point now. We wanted to let everybody get here. Hey, while you're here, make sure you're freaking subscribed. Oh my God, Millie the Dandelion. Dang, I was hoping you'd be here. I thought of you. Lumen, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you tell me what to buy with the super chats. That's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Seems fair.
Just genuine Jenny Stout. Had a little surgery. You're feeling amazing. I'm really happy to hear that again. And I'm glad for you, girl. And actually, you feeling amazing is what means everything to me. Joanne Palmer, thank you so much. Oh, from a Canadian fan. I love that. Thank you, Joanne. All right. Miss Scorp, Arizona. Here we go.
You did catch a good one.
Debbie Zito, I'm glad you made it. Deborah Malott. All right, guys, I'm probably going to stop talking so much to the chat. So we've got a few things we want to say, Peace Lady. And
just for all of you who may be catching up, there was a party this weekend.
There was a party, Cassie Isaac, and you too, Kenya. Kenya, I'm looking at you. There's what? Well, there is. I'm pretty sure it's still going.
The lake
Okay.
party.
I just want to start by saying we have gotten a lot of people reaching out to us. Who the hell is that? Why am I seeing all these new people? I love it. Jenny! Love watching. Y'all keep fighting the good fight. Well, first of all, you're adorable.
Truthfully.
But who are you? And are you
and welcome.
Are you part of the replay crew? I love seeing new people.
I do too.
It's funny because there's some crazy rumor that I only talk to my clique. I only talk to the people I know. I don't ever include anybody new. Not true at all. Another one that's strangely untrue. The one that said I make $1 million a month was true.
Yeah. Well, close.
And Anita Card, I'm happy you're here. Mama Cat, you as well. So a lot of people.
Yes. That's really funny, man. Gen X to the power 7. That's good stuff. I'm sorry. That really is. It's good stuff.
Let's put that up on blast. Oh, I love that Carrie Ann's here.
Hey,
General Boa,
Carrie
welcome.
Ann.
Wait, where was it? I missed it.
Yes.
Oh, guys, read that. I'm not going to read it out loud, but that's hilarious. Shambot, I love you.
You are really funny. That's good stuff.
Maisie Shiloh wants a hello. All right. You got it? Okay. Here's what we're talking about, Elsie. So, never said hi to me. Tammy Kennelly.
No.
We're doing it now, girl.
All
We're
right,
putting
Tim.
your face up there, Tammy. I forgot I was a billionaire. Okay. So I do talk to you a lot, Shelly. A lot of people within this brotherhood, sisterhood, this weird sex cult. I would call this a sex cult. I would call it a prostitution ring is probably what I would call it. It's just a get together. Joy of Cats, thank you. Here's the thing, and this is real truth. Loyalty, guys.
Yep.
There is a certain, I was married to 2 of these guys. There is a real tight knit, what they call brotherhood of loyalty between them. Since I have learned after being married and talking to all the new random girls and men who have reached out, there's a serious loyalty within the women part of it too, and the men. Meaning, from what I've gathered and what I've been told, these women are quite tight knit as well, but they've got this safety net of all these men under them. Meaning, you've got doctors, lawyers, judges, cops, politicians, all these rich jesters apparently make these girls feel super safe, like nothing's going to happen to them. And Candy's Life, I'm glad you're here. Nothing's going to happen to them, right? And they're safe with these guys. They feel like they're very safe. They all have this strange it's like
hubris.
Hubris, but it's like a bloated ego of we're good, like invincible. Yeah. They think they're invincible. They don't think anything's going to happen to them. They doubled down as far as like, we said, hey, we're going to expose everything, and a lot of them were like, hey, F you, go for it, girl. Well, we went for it. Tony Suter, I'm glad you made it. I just said I needed to text you today, and I want to make sure that you're all right. That's okay, Caddy. I'm just glad you're here.
Damn. So we got a call.
We got several calls. Thank you, Mo and Gail Carney. I'm glad you made it. So we got several calls. Do you guys remember the last time we did a stream about this? I talked about this party started yesterday. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we were informed that 2 of the girls, one of them
bartenders.
Well, one of them actually was a prostitute, is what we were told.
Oh, okay.
Not to provide correction, but I don't think that many are tight anymore. Yeah, Jesse ladies. Hey, Sharon Spaghetti. What I'm trying to say is this: the loyalty has gone out the window. Yeah. And I have absolute proof of that. The loyalty has gone out the window. And so what I'm about to tell you, I have to be careful about what I tell you, because at this point, the police are involved. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to mess anything up there. But do you guys remember the last stream I did about the 2 girls and the judge? Raise your hand. There was, we got word that there were 2 girls. One was a bartender and one we're pretty sure I was told was a prostitute. And a judge from Wichita was driving the girls, here comes the judge, was driving the girls to
The party.
the party. That actually did take place. And they were apparently, this is apparently, okay, they were well, one part of this is not apparently. One part of this you can actually see with your own eyeballs online. No, Lavender Bridges, it's not. Yeah, the pro and the newbie. Yep.
Yes.
They were stopped near the party.
Yeah. Apparently driving poorly.
Driving poorly. And our friend, the bartender, JAW, our friend, who allegedly slept with my husband, was arrested and charged with cocaine, pretty sure. Speed, and marijuana.
I think there might have been weed as well.
I could be wrong.
The details are a little sketchy.
You could read the report.
Yeah, even with the report, the details are a little sketchy. But this is not speculation. This happened, and you talk about a stroke of luck. I mean, honestly, this is good stuff.
Holy really cow! It's amazing how it happened, isn't it?
It is. It's a beautiful thing.
It's crazy how.
Can you FOIA the police body cam? Wow, that's a really cool concept. And I bet you can. I bet it'll probably be a minute, though.
Yeah.
Probably be a minute.
So I have to say I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty happy about it.
Karma police. Exactly.
Yeah. Not to mention, it was with a judge and two girls, probably half his age.
He was sent away with a warning.
He was sent away with a warning.
Mm-hmm.
What county? Camden?
I think it was Camden.
Mm-hmm. I've got the charges and the report on my phone. I'm happy to read that to you guys. Where can we read this, Ann Hummingbird?
Well, these things can be found online. I believe it is Camden County. Yeah, and here's the thing. I want to say this real quick while Quibbs looks this up. No lie, right? I'm a retired criminal. I take no joy, honestly, in anybody getting busted or going to prison. I really take no joy in that. However,
so it says State of Missouri, County of Camden.
Okay, there you go. As much as I honestly take no joy in this, these guys have been saying for a really long time that they're above all that. There's no drugs. There's no other.
That's why we take joy in it. I honestly don't take joy in the. Hey, Lionheart.
Royal
I mean, I'm not excited that somebody got arrested. I'm excited that it's validating for me because I have been told this is all a lie and it's smoke and mirrors and I'm crazy and I'm not. And this, hey, John Van Geest, I agree with you, Rose. I don't know much about the judge, and I can't even say the judge was driving. I can't say any of that because that's allegedly, and I don't want to say it's a fact. I don't know for sure. I can tell you I know for sure that JAW, Missouri is the state.
Yeah.
JAW was arrested and charged with possession of drugs in her possession. And so she is the top bartender. She's in charge of the bartenders. She's been there the longest. And she didn't make it to the party. And
you know what? One of the questions was, why did he get off with a warning? He should have been arrested too. If you find drugs inside a car that don't belong to anybody and no one says those are mine, then that's how it happens. Everybody gets arrested.
He was let off as well as the other girl.
Because she must have said, this is mine.
Well, I think she said it was hers, but I also think, bye, Mayor, love you. I also think it was on her possession.
Right.
It was on, yeah. And most likely she owned up to it. Now, I agree. It does feel very like, why didn't he get in trouble? But I have more to say about this. What is going on? Why isn't my mouse working?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Caught COVID flying and finally feeling good again.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Finally catching alive again. Been watching on replay. Good to see you both. Tracy, I'm glad you're feeling better, babe. Good
scary.
Lord. I'm really happy to hear that. Davies Nice in charts. Someone ought to contact the police YouTube channel so they can get the body cam. Can you just do that? Hey, Tampa B. Thank you for your super chats, guys.
Tampa B.
Can you get body cam?
I have no idea how any of that works. I know that you can FOIA for that stuff. But
last I know, she's still in custody. So Lionheart seems to know that. I honestly, as of a few hours ago, she was still in custody. I don't know if she's finally been let off. Here's what I do know, because we've been getting inside information from our people.
That's probably a good segue
so here's what I do know. We've been getting a lot of inside information from the people there, the people who are coming to me and telling me things. Here's what bothers me. And here's what makes me feel really bad for this girl. And I know this for a fact, okay? Not one person, not one jester, and not one bartender female friend of hers that were a couple miles away at this party while she was in jail for 24 hours, not one person came over to check on her, to see, hey, can we get her out? All these judges and attorneys, and not one of them came to say, hey, I'm an attorney. I want to get her out of here. I want to represent her. Not one. I feel very excited. Does that make me a bad person? No,
I don't think so. No, I don't think that makes you a bad person.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I look at this. Some friends.
Yep.
She's not talking, right? I knew that. She's not talking. I was told she's not saying a word. She's not giving up any info on these guys. And I'm not surprised about that, because these girls are so brainwashed and manipulated to believe we're your saviors. Don't ever tell on us. And that's what they're brainwashed to believe. But exactly, Tampa B, but they won't risk their ass for her.
No, it seems that that's definitely the case.
So she's not talking. She won't give up anything. She won't say a word. And as far as we know, Missouri has a mandatory 1-year jail time sentence for this.
For one of the drugs that she has, that she had in her possession of any amount of it, is a felony, any amount, and it carries a minimum of a year in prison. That's the revised statute we looked up.
So as far as we know, we don't know this for a fact, but she will do a year of jail time for these guys, because
apparently
she won't. Was her husband notified? I assume so. I don't know.
I don't have any idea.
I mean, I hope so, but you know, if he was, I'm sure he's thinking, what were you doing? I thought you were just bartending.
I guess they don't have to reach out and contact him and tell them what's going on with the. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but
that's a good question.
That's one less person they got to contact, I
guess. Do the mods have access to put the link in the arrest report in the description? If I send it, is Kathy Ann in here? I don't know if she's in here.
She was earlier. I saw Kathy Ann earlier.
And she crossed state lines. Yep, she did. I can't find it.
You know, Deborah, that may be
Debbie Zito. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, sorry.
This is the girl with cancer. Yes. This is the one with the cancer. And that's why I find it to be a little less, you know, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy because I'm sure this is taking a toll on her health. But here's my other question. And I was told this girl is a regular user of cocaine. I can't prove that. I don't know. But she also does chemo on Mondays or something like that. He's been through chemo. Wouldn't that mess up your body?
Yes.
To be doing drugs?
Look at little old me.
I imagine the hospitality room isn't quite as mirthful as they plan. So I wonder about that too.
We've been wondering on this.
Did this happen because you are exposing them? Most likely. A lot of it probably, well, shedding light on it either way. I don't know.
You would wonder.
And I'm going to continue to shed light, by the way. I have their calendar rolled out for the rest of this year, guys. I've got every party. We're going to shine light on every one, hoping that a few other guys are going to drive to the party and maybe get a traffic stop of some kind because they're swerving or something. And we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Chemo and coke do not go well together. Yeah.
And you know what? As much as it would probably be a lot of fun to take credit for this, I mean, if they had driven correctly, they probably would have got there. You know, makes you wonder what was going on inside the car, because you know apparently they were doing something wrong. The coke thing is a big kind of a big deal in that state. Like I went and researched the statutes on blow, and they have no sense of humor about it. So I've seen states where, minor possession is not that big a deal. Any possession in this state is a felony.
So Kathy just said, if that has her I probably wouldn't want to, and I just said it's public record.
It is public record.
Yeah, it's a public record.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to give this girl's name. I can say her name right now. I can say everything because it's a public
I'd
record.
rather have him read it though, just because. But
it's online, Kathy. Anybody can look it up. But yeah, I saw there was an oncology nurse in here, and then here's our oncologist doctor. Chemo and drugs do not exclude one another. Cancer patients get opioids and or THC. Coke, I do not know. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Ursina. Gypsy Soul, shock face, not one. Jester's clowns came out to help her out. I'm sad about that part. Again, I just think it's sad.
Well, they get sold that line of crap their entire career, right? You go to any city, you go to any place, you need help. These people are going to run to your rescue, right? This is a family, blah, blah, blah.
Guys, I know you can find it because a friend of mine found it who didn't even know her name.
Right.
I could say her name because, again, it's a matter of public record. I'm just trying to do the classy thing and not do that. It doesn't make it more productive for me. It doesn't make it better that I dox her on here like that. And I'd rather not. She's probably already ashamed, I'm guessing, or she at least knows what she did. If you want to go find it, you can go find it. I don't see how it makes me look any better to rub it in her face even more. I don't like this girl. I don't like that she allegedly slept with my husband. I don't like that she sleeps with other guys and she's married. I don't like all the criminal activity. I don't like the unethical behavior. But other than that, she is a woman and I don't want to be tearing down her character. I mean, I just don't like what she does. But she is, as far as I know, she's a mother and she's a wife, and it's crossing lines for me. I just don't think it's necessary. That's all.
There was a question about THC. It is not a steroid. That is the active ingredient in marijuana, tetrahydrocannabinol.
I respect that. Still searching though.
Yes, and you can. Yeah, we talked about it in Reese, and I agree with her. You know, I think that.
Is she 44? She's somewhere around there. She is older than me. I don't honestly know. She's either 40. She's between 40 and.
I think you're in the ballpark.
I think she's around that age.
I think you're in the ballpark.
Honestly, I don't know her exact age, but it's around 45, somewhere in there. Was she arrested by state, county, or town? State, right?
Honestly, yeah, I think it would be state.
Although, doesn't it say on there Camden County against? So was it county?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to find it right now. So.
Yeah, again, you know.
It's the 26th Judicial Circuit Court of Camden County, Missouri. That's where it's filed out of. So, that's probably where you're going to look.
Yeah. Yeah, Kestrel. It just doesn't. I don't need to.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing.
I just don't feel, it doesn't feel good to me.
No, it doesn't.
It feels like it's rubbing it in. If these people find it, they find it. It's a matter of public record. I don't have a problem with you going and find it. Yeah, City and Drug Task Force did the arrest.
Yes, that's correct.
We read the report. It was a dog. A dog smelled the drugs. And
what was the dog's name?
Tina. The dog's name was Tina.
So hats off to Officer Tina.
Yeah.
Rose, no feds that we know of. But right now, everything's kind of, we'll see.
$50,000 bond is correct.
Yes, that is what we were to understand as well.
She's being held at county. Okay. Yeah, $50,000 bond.
Cassie says,
Good
definitely
girl,
don't
Officer
say it was
Tina.
easily found. There you go.
Cassie, where? Let's see.
Right there.
Definitely don't say it. It was easily found. Yeah.
Good enough.
Again, you guys are welcome to go look on your own. It's a matter of public record. But I'm not gonna.
I hope the takeaway of this is that the other women see how she was treated. Honestly, that should be the takeaway.
And I don't think it is. From our inside people.
Yeah.
It's like business as usual down there. People are still partying for the weekend. And see, I think that's sad. I think it's sad that they just kind of tossed her to the side. And here's my question too. I don't think they're going to keep her. I have a feeling they'll probably get rid of her because they have kept her for 24 hours. And I wonder if they're sitting there going, did she talk? Did she say anything? Did she give out names? I'm sure they questioned the girl.
I would imagine everybody's going to be on edge.
Yeah. And I just wonder if they're going to let her go. And again, it just shows how much they don't care. Piss off the trolls tax. Been dying to do this, but never catch a live. Finally, I happily joined the ranks of victim to your OT powers.
Oh,
Thank you,
that's
fairies,
kind.
fun powers, fibers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your super chat, my friend. Yeah, thank you to the dog Tina.
Good girl.
Royal Order of the, what is, I hate this mouse.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new mouse.
Well, it is a new mouse. It's an Apple mouse. It would be state or sheriff if it happened on the highway or between cities. I don't know. I believe she has children.
My understanding is she has a mother. Don't know how many or anything.
Don't know any of that. Yeah. Lily Garfield, you're funny. Yeah, that's the point. Should and hopefully see they don't care.
Right?
The guy that didn't, got off with a warning that was driving or in the vehicle, you would think he would have put up a fight and said, I don't know, or at least gone to the station with her. Like, I know they can't sit them together and everything, but it just goes to show you, like, yeah, these guys are pieces of shit. I'm sorry. You are correct, Reese. They don't care. And although she clearly has earned her arrest, this is only the beginning of her paying the price for the men who keep this. Correct. Absolutely, Teresa. Correct. And that's my problem with it. It's a bummer. It really bums me out. Yep. Let me just put it this way. I'm happy there was an arrest, and I'm happy there's some exposure to this disgusting cult. But it really sucks that it had to be one of the girls. Right. Why couldn't it have been some of the men? One of the men would have been fine with me. That would be a number I could live with. But it had to be one of the girls. And then it had to be one of the girls, and they didn't do anything about it. I would have felt better knowing 10 jesters swarmed to the station, right, going, hey, we want to help. How can we get her out? This is our girl.
This is a sick girl, too.
No
right?
loyalty. Yeah, a girl going through cancer, chemo treatments. Nobody showed up. That bothers me a lot. Helicopter fuel tax. Alicia, you're hilarious. Thank you, girl.
Stupidity ensues. You have to continue to look. I promise you, it's way more than that.
Absolutely.
There's three different
and this needs to be said. If you find these parties identifying information, we do not advocate harassing or contacting them, any of their loved ones. That would be super fucked up if you did that. I would not expect anyone on this channel to do that.
No, of course.
But it should go without saying. Kathy Ann, thank you for posting that. No way. If you guys do look her up, which is it's a public record, but still leave this person alone. I mean, that goes without saying. That's insane.
In all honesty, these are people that, if anything, again, this is someone who deserves pity. It gets back to the guys, man. The Johns are the problem, right? The Johns are the problem. The guys that are doing this, and I don't know. It seems to me to be.
I think so. Tommy said yes.
Yeah, they will. You don't. People in prison get chemo. Yeah, they're not going to hold that up. They won't do that.
I found she was released in the last 48 hours. She was released today.
If she was released, it would have had to be today.
Yeah, it was today. She's got enough stuff going on. Exactly. This lady is a victim. Exactly.
But let's hope that that's the takeaway for real.
She could be on the boat in a year.
Yeah, I hope so.
That would be fascinating.
Yeah, I hope so.
See, I don't have anything against this girl. I've actually kind of forgiven and let go of that.
Yeah.
Because it's people like my ex that, again, victimize her. I don't feel anger or hatred toward her. I feel it toward these men.
And
big time, like in my gut. I don't feel it toward her. I feel it toward the men. Story time. I don't recognize your name. Fighting to clear the planet of Jessies without testes. It's hilarious. Thank you for your super chat. It was the city and drug force that arrested her. County wasn't involved. Okay, thank you for that, Lionheart. Helena, they're totally dehumanized to these. Yeah, absolutely, Helena. Yeah. And that's forgiveness is always for your own self, Reese. Yeah, we talked about that, humble and kind. That's right. This is a girl who clearly needs a lifeboat.
There were multiple drugs, but you know something? I mean, I've said this a lot. People in this line of work, this is not something you do happy, right? This is something you got to catch a buzz to do more often than not. And I would assume that that's where these were going.
Do you think the men paid for her bail? They
Absolutely
did not.
Not.
They
Absolutely
didn't.
Not.
They didn't.
Yeah.
We would embrace her on the lifeboat. You better believe
You're damn
we would.
straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tommy is correct. There wouldn't be this crap going on if there was not a demand.
Correct. These guys, they created the demand and went and found the supply for it, right? It's really sleazy because these women are groomed.
They're groomed. And I just want to say too, where do you think she got the drugs? I'm sure these guys addict these girls to drugs. It all points back to the men. They're the common denominator here. And it's really horrible. Yeah, Rose, she will.
I agree with you, Anita. In this case, the Johns and the pimps are the same people,
the jerks
which is pretty unusual.
Fall after using them.
Yeah. In this case, the Johns and the pimps are the same people, right? This is what makes this really weird. Normally, it would be a very different thing. They're not pimping these girls out to the whole world. They're pimping them out to themselves. Really a bizarre little.
Didn't the ex organize this? My ex and 3 other men absolutely put this whole party together. They started it a long time ago, and it's every other August down there. And yes, he was a huge person. He was one of the organizers of the party. Nothing gentle about these gentlemen. Absolutely not.
No.
Wake up call for her? I don't feel like it is. From everything I'm hearing from her friends, her bartender friends, no. It sounds like, the party went on, the show went on this weekend. They're all still doing their thing. And I hope it is a wake-up call for her. And if she does time, I would guess that's a wake-up call for her. I don't know if she's been charged before. I don't know if she has done time. I thought we weren't weight shaming Reese because I said huge John Van Geese. I'm assuming you're kidding. Oh, yeah, he's kidding. I was like, what? I am super overweight. I don't weight shame. The Johns and the pimps are the same people. That's what makes it such glaring human abuse to me.
It really is very, very different. This is not the business model at all with these guys. And there was a case already that has been, there are history with this organization. And one of them, a judge busted a prostitute and then recruited her into the organization, which is the sleaziest thing on earth.
And someone said, I wonder if the police were on high alert because the calls were made in about the party. I would guess yes to that, but I have no idea. So. Yeah. And you warned them. That's the crazy part. It is. I said exactly what was happening. Clearly Canadian tax. Leisha, thank you so much.
No,
and I have a feeling. I was just going to say that, Lady Pamela. I wonder if he's there. I have a strong feeling he's there.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
And what makes you say that, Quibs?
Oh, I love that VTV's here. What makes me say that?
Huh? Was he sitting on a? I think allegedly. He's flush with cash.
Allegedly, I wasn't going to tell you guys this, but I'll just skimp over it. You
don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, no,
save it for another day.
No, it ties into this.
It does.
Allegedly, guys, we can keep a secret, right?
Shh.
Allegedly, I'm not going to name any names, any of that, but I think you guys know who I'm referring to when I say that, went to his closest family member. Can we guess who that is? I feel sorry for her spouse and kids. Me too. Really bad for him, actually. The chat summary said Reese was arrested. Ann Hummingbird, I don't like what she did, but my heart goes out to her. I feel the same way. I pray that she makes changes to her life. My attacker was a homicide detective. Oh my God, that's horrible.
It really is.
I'm sorry, Ann Hummingbird. Thank you for your super chat. And I hope so too. If anything, I really hope this girl comes out on top. I hope that she beats her cancer, and I hope that she's drug-free, and I hope that she's on the lifeboat talking about a success story from it. Honestly, that makes me want to cry just saying it. Honestly, that would be huge. If we could save someone out of this and pull them out of it and they can change their life, that would be a huge accomplishment. So he went to, Tampa Bay, went to a family member of his that's super old. Okay. And told this family member that he's going to lose his house if I don't pay, if he doesn't pay me like $40,000. He got the money from the family member. I never saw a dime. And went back to the family member last week and said, I need more money because she's draining me. And the rest of his family found out about it and cut him off. And I'm told he's been traveling like crazy. I'm guessing within the Jester group. And yes, Kestrel. And basically, yep. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it's true. Yeah. I've heard it from 2 different sources, and I'm disgusted by it. I had no idea someone could sink that low. Yes, West Coast Fancy Nancy.
It's actually even a little bit lower. This is only the top of the details. There were other lies involved as well, cleaning out, things and just crazy stuff.
But what you guys don't know, and do you remember that I put the down payment on our house? I put the down payment on that house. And I am entitled to that down payment back. But this person couldn't pay me back. So there's a lien on the house. And my attorney did all of that. And so this person went and said, my house is being taken away from me if I don't pay this person, and lied. Yeah. And I'm the grifter. Yeah. Lied and said, I need this money or I'm losing my house. Well, the person who loves him panicked and went and took money out. And yeah.
Naomi Hales, bingo. That's my humble opinion. This is an addiction like no other. They spiral out of control. They get worse, right? You have to feed them more and more and more.
Thank you, Fancy Nancy.
I believe that's what's happening here. Absolutely what's happening. It's addiction is what it is. And it's an
Sassy,
ugly
I'm
addiction.
assuming that. Of course, yes, Brian Lucas, he blamed it on me. So this prick went to his family and said that I'm threatening to take his house, which none of that's true. I haven't even talked to this person. And if he doesn't get the money, he loses his house. And none of that, again, I had no idea that was even going on. And that's an addict. Yeah. But to lie to your own family member that's supposed to love you forever, and to lie to that person and to look them in the eye and take money from them. Does his family believe you? His family doesn't know. I haven't said anything to his family. Does she know that he lied to her? No. She thinks he paid me because he was losing his house. I haven't corrected that lie. I haven't said anything. And guys, this may not be true. I don't have proof of this. It could be totally false, but I don't think it is. What hasn't he blamed you on? Yeah, absolutely. Addicts lie. Yeah. Well, so now I'm told that he is traveling quite a bit, and I'm assuming he's at this lake party, and I'm assuming he's apparently, according to his social media, I have him blocked, but people have sent me screenshots that he was in Philadelphia last week, and I'm assuming for a Jester book. And he said something like, I'm going to delete my comments on where I am in case she's tracking me and Scientology's tracking me. No one cares about you. No one's tracking you. No one cares. Figment, he is going up in flames quick. Yeah, the problem with him is he's the most egotistical person I've ever met. He thinks he's the best of the best of the best, and he's always right. And so, yeah, he's, wow. Ann Hummingbird, thank you. People love getting memberships, Ann. Thank you.
Such a cool thing. It really is.
Dude, the cellist sounds more like the rusty tromboner.
Oh, that's awful.
That's so true. And thank you for your super chat.
Awful.
Hey, Margie Barr. Guys, it's one of the, do you think the family watches your streams, baby? I think sometimes they do. So he's partying on her $40,000. As far as I know, yes. Yeah.
And you know what? This shouldn't be a surprise. It really shouldn't. I was a drug addict for a really long time. Addicts are addicts. I lied to my family. I did everything I could. I conned everybody. You do what you can to keep it going. So it's a horrific thing, but this is without a doubt an addiction.
And you know what sucks about this? So think about it for a minute. Who he borrowed the money from, guys, is where he's going to get that inheritance. He just borrowed pretty much all he has left of his inheritance. He's already borrowed so much of it. And I could be talking about anyone, by the way, before this person tries to take down my video. They've been reporting every video. I haven't named this person, so could be anybody.
40,000 just to watch.
wait a minute. This person is burning through that money so that he doesn't have to pay me when the time comes. I think he's doing this on purpose.
Then he doesn't understand the concept of a lien.
Well, I mean, maybe he's thinking when I die, she'll get it out of the estate or something, which I don't think there is anything.
He's got a couple of years. It won't work out well.
I don't think he's buying prostitutes with the 40K, Shelly. I think he's just, I don't know, maybe, but that would go quick. I think he's just traveling. I think he's just trying to look like, I'm single. Now I can go to all these parties. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. I think that he's, can I sue him? Probably not. I mean, it's not illegal to borrow money from family. But I'm upset that, I mean, I don't care enough to correct it within his family. I don't feel like I need to call and be like, hey, I'm a good person. They hate me and I don't need to correct that. They'll all sink for what they've done.
Eventually, I think they're going to start to realize.
Thank you, Kathleen Kahn. That's so nice. I love when people do that.
That this is BS. You know what I'm saying? That eventually you start going, how can this person, everybody's the bad guy. Anytime you hear someone and everybody else is the bad guy,
that's
always,
correct. Then I won't get my down payment back, Alana.
Correct, Franklin MC.
Yeah. I got that news yesterday and I'm absolutely shocked. He did not bail her out of jail. I know for a fact he did not. No Jesters bailed her out.
Happiness is the best revenge.
How long does he have to pay me back? 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to do it.
That's good.
And it sucks because I need that money back. I really need that money back. I put that money down as much as everybody thinks, I'm a grifter.
And that's absolutely a fact.
And everybody thinks,
she will absolutely get her money back.
Do you guys remember the letters I read you? And it said, he took you in and he cared about you and he took care of you. He was broke. He's still broke. I had to put the down payment on that house in order for us to live there. So. But
the narrative, right? The narrative that he
Katie Fulton, gangster style. Oh, we'll get it back. Maybe we should all show up there.
That's it right there. If he doesn't have the money in 2 years, that's usually how that works.
It's just tough luck.
No, you get the house.
No, I don't. That's not part of the contract at all.
Then it isn't. Then he should have to. Then what is that? What happens in 2 years?
Nothing. It doesn't say anything. It just says he either gets it out of his inheritance. It said, or he has 2 years. It doesn't say or at the end of 2 years.
There is always an or. I've never had anything that didn't have an or. I mean, honestly, especially with courts, I'd like to check it out.
There's a lien on the house. That's what it says. John Van Geest, says after 2 years, there's a lien on the house. So he has to pay it that way if he dies. Jeff will be in the dude in his mother's basement suit. Classy. I love when karma catches up. He won't though, because he will keep his house. Tax for flying squirrel to, lost mittens. That's so sweet. Did you write a contract on the loan for the down payment? No, he made me sign a promissory note that I didn't have to pay him back. Suzanne Crow, Mr. Cello is losing his grip. Thank you, babe. Love you back. He made me sign a promissory note, but here's the thing. We weren't married then. Once we got married, that promissory note went out the window. And when we got divorced, I made it clear. I didn't want to make this video about this, by the way. I made it clear, though, that I wanted my money back. So my attorney said, okay, so let's put this stipulation. He's got 2 years and he should get it from his inheritance and fine. Well, now he's taking that and lying to people saying, I'm going to lose my house if I don't pay her, and intimidating people into giving him money. Didn't an informant say the Jesters hated him? Yes. What would happen if they kicked him out? I don't know, Lisa. And that's a great question. I was told by way more than one informant. I was told by several girls and I was told by about 6 Jesters, 5, that he's absolutely hated. So I don't know. We've come for
That's funny, Hockey Town John.
I love Hockey Town John.
That is funny.
So I don't know what happens, and I may just be out of luck. I mean, I'm not gonna. As much as people think I'm money motivated. When my husband Fred died, I didn't get his pension. I didn't get his life insurance. His family filed for it and got it. I'm not gonna fight people for money, but it's a good chunk of money. It's a large chunk of money that I could use that I need back. I mean, plus just to stoop that low. When I heard that, I was in shock. it's legalese. You will get the money. I don't know if I will. How do you get the money? You don't get blood from a turnip. How do I get it if he doesn't have it?
Your attorney files, and the lien is then.
So I have to pay more money to sue?
They do it on a contingent, is what they do. But the reason that there's a 2-year mark is so that at that 2-year mark you can go in and file. And if he doesn't have the money in the bank, then the equity in that house, right? It's really a dangerous thing to not pay off when there's a lien on your house. It's always been, I've been that guy. I've been him. I've never been the other side of that equation. But I've put tons of stuff up.
I don't get the house. I can tell you that. That is not part of the paperwork. I'm not on the house anymore. I had to sign a quitclaim deed. So I wouldn't get the house. There's no way. That's not in the paperwork. It's not part of the contract. I don't get the house, guys. The house is solely owned by him now. The house deed cannot be transferred without the lien being paid. That's not true. I had to sign a quitclaim deed.
No, what they're saying is, unless you get paid, that house could never go to another human being. It couldn't be transferred over to anybody.
Yeah, absolutely, because there's a lien on it.
Yeah, that's
totally. Believe me, I understand when you need the money, but sometimes getting away free is worth so much. That's what I think, Helena. I'm like, I guess if I don't get it, I don't get it. It sucks. But I mean, we're talking about a piece of trash of a human being anyway. I'm not surprised he gypped me out of that. If it goes into foreclosure, the bank pays you. Yeah, but it won't.
That's the purpose of the 2 years.
He won't ever sell that house, Brian.
But the good news is we have absolutely seen that these gentlemen are not the upstanding members of society that just want to look at boobs that they claim to be. Obviously,
maybe there you go. House in the
right up the street.
Panko, I love that you're here. Jester's going to jest. Panko's a lawyer, but if he doesn't pay you, have the lien. Wait, if he doesn't pay you, have the lien and can force a sale.
That's what the
really?
Lien, that's what the lien does. That's what I've been trying to explain to you.
I didn't see any of that in my paperwork.
That's what a lien does.
No.
Yes, deviant outcast. I don't think anyone that's been your stance from the word go, that you didn't care.
I don't care. That's why it's so funny to me that everybody thinks I'm trying to steal money from
them.
And
I've heard that I heard that long before any of you guys did. I've been hearing that.
I think people, because I drink Clearly Canadian and I wear different jewelry or shirts, that people think because I don't wear the same shirt every day that I'm loaded and that I'm only after your money.
The Clearly Canadian thing, I think when you put that on,
yeah,
it was a mistake.
I think this is what
you maybe should have put it in the glass.
This ruined my career.
Yeah. Maybe if you had put it in the glass or something.
It ruined my career. Worked at a bank for 10 years in loan processing. The lien will have to be fulfilled before the house can be sold. He's not going to sell the house ever. He'll never sell that house. Hey, Lisa Vining. Thank you, Gina Marie.
All his money is in the bank accounts of the prostitute. Oopsies. Yeah, well, that could happen.
I know liens don't expire. I'm just saying he won't sell the house. Hey, great gig in the sky. Thank you for becoming a member.
Great picture, too. Love that.
Thank you, Lisa Kelson. I love you, girl. Don't forget about all those pairs of fancy, expensive glasses. Yeah, that's what got it, too.
Yes.
Yeah. All those Tory Burch frames.
And smelling like Katie Fulton's boobs.
Yeah, but that was a gift.
Oh, yeah. Just throw that out there, though.
But I get in trouble for getting gifts, too. People really get mad at me for that. Maybe Malvakai. Maybe Reese just fills the bottles with tap water. Did you ever think of that? No, because you were only thinking of yourself.
I saw the...
You saw the bubbles?
Yeah, it was like Caddyshack. Remember? Yeah.
It was the Dahmer glasses. I agree. I love Anne. What's she
saying? The Chomo 2000s? Yeah.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Reese, your claim comes from the bank's claim. You are first. He may not have a choice but to sell the house. I don't know.
That's the purpose of the
Lori in Georgia, I believe so. Yeah. I know, Tampa B. I know. Hey, Brandon Lewis. Crystal Primo.
Right? It's not like it's Moet. No, she's having the Clearly Canadian.
The house is not paid for. Absolutely not. Reese gets gifts because people love her. Thank you, Panko. A lot of people are under the impression they get gifts for other things, that I'm an evil person. Raymond.
Right. Well, there's a point to that.
Aw, thank you, Christina Leon. Thank you for your super chat.
I've been told he took up jogging. So, he may have turned a corner. So
I don't think so. The house is not paid off, not even close. No. I'm told none of it's doing very well over there in the Missouri state.
Yeah, you know something, Raymond? I think that there's a lot of truth in that. It becomes
You have
really
no
scary.
idea what he'll be willing to do when the cash runs out and he can no longer be king big shit. Absolutely. And I think that we are witnessing that in real time, right? He doesn't have to refinance the house though, because my name was, oddly enough, my attorney said, what a dumb shit. My name was on the deed. My name was never on the mortgage. That means he doesn't have to refinance, but that also means I never had to make, like, I wasn't on the hook for the loan. He was like, you got the best possible outcome there. Keela, thank you for the hot sauce package, babe. Packets. Malarkey. He won't be able to sell or remortgage with a different lender without paying. He won't need to refinance. I can tell you that. There's a real good rate on that house. He'll eventually have to pay you. Thank you for your super chat. Anne, oh hell, go buy a case of that fancy. A case? And I don't know. That's.
Let's put it in a glass.
What will the National Enquirer say if I do that? They're going to snap me taking pictures of it at Publix. Okay, thank you, though. I will. Absolutely. Pink Dolphin, he's way older than you, so you'll get more money.
Right? There's something to be...
I don't get it. What does she mean?
He's going to pass before you do.
Is his name on the deed now? Yes, absolutely. His entire life is held together with scotch tape and delusions. That's all these guys, though.
I don't know if it's all these guys. I mean, yeah, they're all living a sham life, but are they all living on credit cards and running the debt up to look this way?
Fester Jester tax, Trixie. Thank you.
It's one thing to be a swinging Richard. It's another thing to be one on credit, right?
Shannon C. Hey, Okie Mom. I'm late, but your job is YouTube. I don't get why people get mad, why they think of super chats as like a tip. Sorry, I would super chat if I could, just struggling. It's never expected, Shannon C. as much as that's the other rumor, is that I take money from people who don't have the money and, you know, people who are really struggling. It's not true at all. People do it when they want to do it, you know, and I never expect it. I've always said that. Nobody ever has to do that. Don't think I expect you to be a member. None of that. How does lien work if the house is foreclosed on?
The bank has to take care of the lien, or they can't do anything with the foreclosure. That's how it's taken care of. The bank would owe you the money because they would take the house and they would have to settle the...
Good thought, Shelley.
Whoever takes the house will have to settle that before they can take the house, even if that's a bank. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Galen, his estate will have to pay before they sell. Yes. Yes, Galen.
Almost
if we reach the person passing away, it will come out of the estate. And I think that's the only way I'm going to get paid. Yeah, he's a splendid daddy for sure.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
When the mortgage term expires and he has to re-sign, he will have to pay the lien. Mortgage term expires? What is that? Never heard of such a thing, Alana. Oh, I'm sure of that, actually, Sophia. Looking for a financially well-off, submissive woman to save himself. Here's the question, Tracy. I feel an uncontrollable urge to give you money for Clearly Canadian. The force is strong. Well, it is a good tasting flavor, Tracy, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you, babe. I have no doubt this person is probably trying to latch on to something else.
Everybody,
Twin, I'm so sorry, because that's a lot of finger slippage. $12. Thank you.
Everybody that he hangs out with, he pays to hang out. I don't see where he's going to score somebody that's.
Yes, I heard about the judge and the girls. Interesting.
I think it.
Bo is streaming, so
yes,
everyone is paying a tax for something. So here's my. Keela, you're cute. Thank you, Keela.
Cooter by the lake.
Attach. Thank you, Cooter by the lake. Here's my what was I just gonna ask? Oh, while we're talking about it though, do you guys think, I mean, it just doesn't, I don't want to get involved with the family on that side. They hate me and they believe everything he says. And to me, it's like, I just don't want to fight that. I don't care enough to try to get someone who hates me to unhate me. It's like these trolls online, you know, it's like, okay, it's fine. You're allowed to hate me. I don't want to fight it. And I don't want to try to tell you you're wrong. But should I reach out to somebody in his family and go, hey, I didn't see a dime of that money that he took, if it happened, if it's true? Thank you, Debbie P.
The threat of imminent incarceration tends to break the bonds of loyalty. I have seen this in the past. There's some truth to that.
I agree, Tampa B. Yeah, if they don't believe you, they'll see it soon enough. You're right.
I think that's already been seen, and we kind of got that.
I wonder that too. His family, as much as Panko, as much as his family hates me, I do wonder if they're starting to go. As much as you say she's the evil person doing all this behind the scenes work, you're the one that's showing the. Oh, you're wearing that watch I love.
If they're trying to stop enabling him, the term enabling doesn't mean you're helping somebody do the right thing. It means you're helping them do the wrong thing.
I agree, Lisa Kelson. Everybody's saying no except like 2 people. I agree. It's like, what do I have to prove? How do I prove it? Show the receipts? Yeah, I mean, what difference is that going to make? They're not going to pay me. They don't know me, and I wouldn't expect them to. I feel the urge to send money for La Croix water, but then drinking it, you must call it La Crotch.
Uh-huh.
Haha, Kathleen Kahn, you're cute. Thank you.
You're going to have to remember that.
Yeah, that's correct. The bank won't release the deed until the lien is paid. That's like with a car. I had a car once where I had to sign over something, and I had a lien on the car. You couldn't. How was dinner with his mom when you would go? Nice to you and Huxley. She was very nice in the beginning, and then he sold this story about how I'm an evil Scientologist, and she hated me after that. And then as soon as I filed for divorce, she really hated me and said I was a terrible mother. And really, I could tell immediately where he was getting his behavior from. Yes, she is adopted as well. Yes. Reese is helping to bring all the shady. We're calling ourselves cult busters. That's true, Jan.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that they're probably catching this channel too. Yeah.
Some of them, I think, do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they aren't going to believe you because they don't want to believe you. I agree with that. And well, the National Enquirer called and they sold it to me, and I will never print this scandal of Northern Water. So here, go get 2 cases, one for Tommy too. Now I am penniless.
Thank you.
We just drained Anne.
Yeah, but we're getting some clearly Canadian.
Yeah, but
we're more important.
But what will the people say?
That's okay.
We deserve it.
Yeah.
Also, we're collecting money for our private jet. Don't forget. Thank you so much, Anne. We love you. Apparently, mortgages work differently in the USA. Okay, that's what I was wondering,
yes.
Alana, because you're
Canadian. I didn't know you were
Canadian.
Canadian.
She is. I knew it.
Every 3 to 5 years.
Your term is not the same as, yeah. I wondered that. Alana, I wondered that.
Right after you said it, I thought, yeah, I know a lot of Canadians.
Yeah, he will never be old enough probably to pay off that house. But yeah, if he was trying to pay it off, I don't think he is. So work has been bananas, but I just got caught up, and my grandma can't fathom that her son would ever lie to her. I think I came close to getting through to her once, but no one can convince her. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, Crystal, even if I tried. And I would not be the person to try.
The question becomes, how many times, I mean, the ridiculousness of the lies. So if he paid you off and he had to do this to make you go away, how come he has to do it again? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Because it's easy to lie to a 90-something-year-old woman, probably, and manipulate her. As manipulative as I am, I would think it's easy to. Janet from Another Planet, not much anymore. I've heard some really bad things there, and I think we're sinking. It's a sinking ship. Yeah, it sucks. I love Crystal too. It sucks because my hands feel tied. I can't sue for that, and I don't have the money to sue for that. I don't want to have to take out a freaking loan to sue. Oh, wow. I thought you already were a member. Thank you, Helena. Yeah. Teresa or Sharon. Well, I live in Canada, so I am clearly Canadian. We're all rich up here.
No question.
Yeah.
And nice, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm gonna mop the floor with you. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just wait till we get our million, the billions I'm getting. Remember, I'm inheriting.
Mm-hmm. Hundreds of millions.
So, guys, that pretty much wraps up what we know for today. I can guarantee you we're going to know more. No, Big Z, not at all. How does this family think everyone he touches is evil, but not him? Well, I think we're getting to a point, hopefully, where they're going to see that, but maybe not. I'm told that they're all still in strong denial. I don't think he sees it as lying. He believes his delusion so fiercely that it is like he doesn't even feel like a lie when he tells her things. It's why he never backs down or wavers. Crystal, I think that is the answer to all of my questions about that individual. I believe that. I believe that, thank you, just as I am. I believe that wholeheartedly, that this individual doesn't see it as lying, and what you just said. I think that's absolute truth. And yawn, I believe that to be true too. No matter what happens, you win. Yeah. Until they come and cut my head off and send it to Tommy in a box. Mailman's wifey. Oh no, my last 199. I move on the. We just took her last dollar. Yeah. So that's what I'm known for is bleeding people dry.
Can you please pick up what's her name too on the way?
People who are on their last leg apparently are the people I steal from the most. Time for a sexy smooch. Love you guys. Llama Lisa. I wasn't done.
There you go. There you go.
Snail trails are in my future.
Have you heard that more police are... No, I have not heard that, but I would assume so.
But I will tell you this. Yes, Lori and Georgia, I have already won. There's 1,600 people in here. I highly recommend that you do subscribe. And I do recommend you hit the notifications. I usually don't say that, but I have a lot more of this is going to be on rolling out. This is just fresh and new. She was just released on bail. And I think I'm going to be getting more information as this party continues on the weekend, over the weekend. And I think that you might want to stay tuned for sure. Also this Sunday, guys, we have our upper tiers for the memberships of Gertie and Fred. We're going to have our Zoom call at noon on Sunday, our monthly Zoom call. And I am so excited about that. We did it last month for 3 hours. It was hilarious and so much fun. And this month, this cutie is going to be here, this little bald angel.
How about that?
I have been taking chocolate from you, John. Also, your little stuffed animals that you sent me. I'm not going to lie. I have an infinite amount of love in my life. And while it might not all come from blood relatives, I'm happy and trying to pay my joy forward every day. I love that so much. It's all I can do to try to undo the hate. And you've experienced a lot of hate. You have. Crystal, I love that. Thank you.
You can pick your own family. Don't let people tell you you can't. If you didn't get a good one, pick your own. Build it.
No, I did not know that, Okie Mom. You were being nice by not demanding he pay you within 60 days. You could have forced him to sell the house. Does he realize that? I didn't know that. No.
Well, and that's what will happen in 2 years if he doesn't pay you. I promise I'll show you how that works. I'm not lying to you. That's how that works.
Love
that's
you,
why
Purple
the 2 years
Groovy.
was put there. He has 2 years. If not, he has to sell the house to pay you. That's how it works.
Well, that's interesting. What the heck? You weren't a member? I love you, John Van Geese.
And she says that very often.
I do love
Even
John
when you're
Van
not
Geese.
around.
Yes,
She
I
says
love
that a
that
lot.
guy. He and I have emailed privately. He's actually super helpful.
Yeah,
like,
she's a fan of yours.
do you know how many times he's reached out and said, Reese, I want to help? Like when I was moving, he even was like, I will drive down and help you. I love John Van Geese. He's a true friend. Thank you, John. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen for me, guys. I don't think he's going to pay me. I think this is his way of saying, F you, I'm not going to pay.
I promise. It's illegal. That's what the lien does.
Oh, he upgraded so he could join the Zoom call.
Oh, very cool.
That's awesome. John Van
very
Geese,
cool.
I love that you'll be there. Tommy's going to come to it too.
Yep.
Richard Sparks, you're the kindest person I know. Sometimes too kind of your own good. Lots of love. Wow, that can't be true, but I will take that. Thank you, Richard. Guys, I just, having gone through so much, and I'm not trying to say I went through any more than any of you. I'm not comparing here, but it's just not, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm free. If I just got gypped out of that money, then I guess I did. If it's not worth it to me to battle with this person. I battled with him for years. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he pulled some really shady stunt to his own family member, but thank you, Richard. Reese, have you done a live before with any of his family members you're still close with? I would love Shannon C., his daughter, who's in here actually, Crystal. I did a live with her.
Sherry, please go to the lifeboat tonight. That's what I'm talking about. The Matthew Perry case. 5 arrests.
Oh,
I'll be talking about that tonight. Big stuff. I hope you blocked 8 hours.
Yorkie Mom, you're hilarious. The last time we did that Zoom call, I was about to pee myself. I had to pee so bad, but I didn't get up and go.
I'm shocked.
Why?
Because normally that's not a problem for you. I figured you just would have walked in there with the laptop and handled your business.
Oh, I guess I could have peed in front of
I'm shocked you didn't.
I did a naked call once with my mods. Hockeytown John has seen me naked.
I'm not surprised at that either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Crystal was close to a month ago, I think. She was delightful.
It was a month ago.
Thank you, Corinne. Yeah, Crystal, it was really great, actually. Oh, that's nice. Rabbit shouted you out on her live today.
Oh, very cool.
What time, Tommy? I was hoping you'd go a little bit earlier. Could you do 8:30?
Yeah, sometime between 6:30 and 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Might be 6:30, might be 7.
If you
somewhere in there.
can't, that's okay. But
I probably will do it at 6:30. It's a different show.
I just had plans for you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what does that mean?
Nothing.
Forget it. I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
I do.
I know you do.
Thank you for becoming a member, Holly C. I was thinking of doing the Zoom in your pool. That's awesome. I wish I could be there with you. I love your pool.
That would be cool.
She has a great pool.
I've seen it.
I know. I really would like to go now that I can get in. It was too cold. Not tonight, Shannon Z. We're going to sign off here, and I'll let Tommy do a boat. But we'll probably do it. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
I would say we'll do a Colts and Crims tomorrow night.
Yep, we're due.
Let's do it early. Thanks, Tommy. Lumen, you got it, if he's cool with it. Did you guys watch a movie? No, and I wish we would have. I want to have a movie night.
We're going to, though. We've been talking about it. We're going to do a whole day.
I want to do a movie day. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope this was sufficient. Please check to make sure you're subscribed. And thank you for listening. And really, truly, I'm not sitting here excited about what happened. I really hope that this is a wake-up call for this girl. I'm sad for her kids. I don't know how many she has. I'm sad for her husband, her family. This is a human being. And she's been mistreated big time. Yeah. And honestly, it should have been the guys.
She traded a lot of her life to these guys.
Yeah, it should have been the men. It sucks to me that Sassy Savage. That's funny. I really wish that it would have been, and maybe it still will be, guys. They're there partying all weekend with prostitutes. Maybe we will get lucky and they will be arrested. I think it'd be fantastic if there was like a full-on bust and there was a perp walk with 40 of these dudes walking out in cuffs. That would be awesome. Then I would be sitting there saying, I'm glad, because they asked for that.
Yeah.
As Sturgill Simpson said in one of his songs, he's so broke, he can't pay attention.
Yeah.
Becky Williamson, I've never heard that, but damn,
I
girl,
love that.
I love that.
Yeah, my dad used to say it all the time. He's so poor, he can't pay attention.
Wow. That
know
gets
what?
to me.
Noble Savage, you might be right. Husband may not even know if she was supposed to be gone all weekend. You got to feel bad for the dude.
Yeah.
You really
and
do.
I feel bad for her family.
All of the husbands terrible. Of any of these women.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Although the one that got thrown in jail is probably the worst, but I feel for all of them.
I just wish these guys would get arrested. That's my purpose in exposing this stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, is to expose the men.
Yeah,
now I know that we've been doing stuff on the girls. We've been saying things that we've been told. We've been told a lot. There's a lot of leaks in this organization, and for some reason they come to me. So we expose the girls too. But my goal is to see these guys walking out in cuffs.
Oh, John Van Geest, right? Honestly, that's going to be an awkward phone call.
What?
The one where she calls her husband.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I also just want you guys to keep in mind, it's shocking to me that this party was not far away. It's not like they were hours away. None of these judges and lawyers and big shot dick swingers came over to help her. None of her friends and people who keep her safe, nobody came to help her. That's a fact. I was told that. I know that to be true. That's effed up, guys. Where's your friends? Where's your friends that you sold your husband and children for? You know, that you're spending more time with than your own family.
I think they arrested her because she got caught, and then they'll probably offer that deal, but they didn't. I mean, she just got arrested because she got caught. I think that's what this is about.
Yeah, it's very lonely. That's a lonely life. Where can I start? I think we did a roll call for about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Start about 20 minutes in.
Yeah. Guys, seriously, thank you for listening to me tonight. And thank you, Jamie Palmer. Love you, girl. And yeah, I don't want to tear these girls down. I'm sure they have rough lives, as happy as they think they are.
Her husband did a poker run for her in July 2024. Pics posted. I'll be damned. I've never seen him.
Her husband did a poker run for her?
Yeah.
What is that?
Probably to raise money. Poker runs are usually it's like a charity kind of a thing.
Oh, probably for her cancer.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He sounds like a good guy already.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, nobody came on here to talk smack. I'm not happy this girl got arrested.
No.
Again, I would love nothing more than to see her on the boat and turning her life around and realizing that she's worth more, even though she's making tons of money. She's worth way more than that, than being treated that way to make that money. That's all. That's how I feel. And I wish the guys that did that to her would go to jail.
Come
That's
by the
what I want.
lifeboat. We take all comers.
Yeah. All right. That's crazy. That just makes me so sad. Really, truly, it does. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your super chats. As always, I love you guys. And I will see most of you on Sunday who come to the Zoom. I can't wait for that. It's so fun. All right. I will sign off. And here comes Fred. Thank you for being here, and catch the lifeboat.